Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. Before I start this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway guys, we're going to be going over the new extraction mode that has released. Now there's two parts to this event. One is the actual top 100 thing, and the next one is kind of like that spring festival event that we've been having every month or so. So let's just get into the tips and tricks. Alright, so first off we have the Essence Emporium, I guess that's what it's called. And basically what happens is when you play the extraction mode, at the end of the battle, you get these things called ores. And I'll put the numbers on screen. I think it's 5,000 that you need to get 50. I think 50 is the max in the extraction mode. So I'll just explain that later. But anyway, let's look at the extraction mode. We got top 100. We got orange and purple team. I am on purple team, and I am currently top 20. As of doing the voiceover of this video, I am currently top 18 with over 1.2 million. So I recorded this video like a day and a half ago, so stuff in this video is going to be kind of old. But anyway, so into the loadouts. Now, people may think that you have to buy everything. Don't buy everything. The only thing you're going to need is you're going to need the melee, the special, the armor, and the, I think I'd say that the useful is what it's called. You don't need ultimatum. Ultimatum is not good in this game mode. Now, most people will, go out and buy it because they think it's like a one-shot. No, it is not good. It is really, really bad. What I recommend is getting the Bloody Axe, Bloody Terror Axe. The reason I say that is because it has lifesteal. So when you swing at monsters, you can actually regen really, really fast. And that goes with your armor as well. And if you haven't played a lot of this game mode, you should know that Ronin is overpowered and crazy. It literally shreds everything. And then you need the armor to get advantage over your opponent. And the pouch, basically when you die, you don't lose all of your ores. You lose only half. And this will save you and all that kind of stuff. So I would recommend getting this. Now, I'm pretty sure altogether it's around like 100-ish gems. But if you want to use your ores on it, go ahead and use it. Just remember, if you guys die or leave the match, you will lose these weapons, and you will have to buy them all over again. I'm really good, so I don't really, I play smart, so I really don't, buy these that often. I think I've had to reset or buy these weapons twice since the event has started. But anyway, guys, so now that we're loading into a match, what you want to do in this loading screen is you will see a indicator of where you're going to spawn. Map legend right there, it says your location. Make sure, like, once you play a lot of these games, you'll start to get to know the map. So just know the area that you're going to spawn and kind of get a feel what in like the future what you're going to have to do. So as I spawn right now, I'm going to be close to a cave. So I want to go down to a cave. And the reason I say that is because the cave in the start of the game is going to be the best way to get starter ores. So right off the gate, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to go and get these little guys and get up to around 200 ore before you go down into the cave. The reason I say get 200 is because if you actually die, it will give you one freebie and you will lose half your ore. So you can get like a one respawn thing, and then after that it will double in price. It will go 100, 200, 400, 800 to respawn, and it's going to get way more expensive. So if you go down there and you die, or someone is at your spawn, because I have spawn trapped people on this before and totally took all of their ore and they had to leave the game. But yeah, see, I am now in the tunnel right now, and my ores are just going up really, really fast. And yeah, so being in the tunnels is probably the best way to do it. But although people know this method because there's some other videos on this, like tips and tricks, and they do it as well, so you will see a lot of players down here. But as you can see here, I'm gaining a lot of ore, and be careful because these guys can trap you in the wall and you can get cornered and die. But yeah, so this subway station is going to be the best to go, best way to get your ores up and all that kind of stuff. As you can see here, I'm just shredding with the Ronin. You don't need any other gun, you just need Ronin. And another thing is to make sure that you keep Ronin like with good on ammo, because Ronin just like it's gonna be your main gun that you use, so you're gonna use a lot of ammo for it. And right there, I don't know if I died or I got the guy. I think I got third partied in that scenario, but I cut the video because I had to restart. But yeah, so third partiers, pretty annoying, but you got to deal with it. And most of the people are actually bad in this game mode. As you can see, that guy just stood there. But although you still get like decent players every now and then that have Ronin as well. So you're not unstoppable with Ronin, but you know, it's still a pretty good weapon. But yeah, so now what you want to do is you basically want to go for these guys right here. These guys give 200 every time they die. Now, around the 6 to 5 minute mark, you will start seeing more of those little red guys that show up and all that kind of stuff. And you will see dragons. And what you want to go for is the dragons. They will start spawning, I'd say, around the 5 minute mark. And what you want to do is you want to farm those dragons, because those dragons give you 500, and they spawn a lot. Sometimes they spawn in pairs, and that's 1,000 right there. And then you got the mini bosses all around. And then what you're going to want to do after that is basically just wait for the boss to spawn, because the boss will spawn in the middle. So basically around 4 minutes, you're going to want to just stay and hold the middle ground position. Make sure no one is coming in there, because once the boss spawns, you're going to want to charge your Ronin up. And you want to, the boss gives you 2,000 ore, because they it used to give you 1,500, but now it gives you 2,000. 2,000 something, I forgot. But as you can see here, I'm just going around the middle. I'm not going really far away from the middle. I'm staying close to the extraction, or not extraction, but the portal to the way out. And I'm just kind of getting my ammo up and stuff like that. See, in this game mode, you don't need to be good, because all the guns are the same. They do the exact same damage. The only thing you need in this game is pretty much your game sense, so just how well you play in game. So I'm gonna just fast forward until the boss. So here it is right here. The boss spawned around 3 minutes and 54 seconds, and I'm going straight in for the boss. Sometimes he goes invisible, so don't try to shoot him when he's invisible. Just try to run and charge your Ronin up. And the Ronin full charge can beam this guy. He used to do a lot more damage until they nerfed Ronin. But anyway, yeah, so 2,077 points for that. That will boost you. I have gotten killed multiple times, and that boss actually saved me from, from taking second place. But yeah, endgame is pretty much where you need to be, and I've racked up a lot of points. So anyway, go around the corners, around most of these spawn points, or the way out, like the F4 I don't know how to, what their names are, but I do know like their little portal things. But around each one of them, there's gonna be like dragons, and you're gonna want to take those guys out, because I'm pretty sure in endgame there's about 10 dragons that spawn, and if I do the calculations right, that's like, I say 5,000 points. Yeah, 5,000 points. So I'm just going around collecting the dragons. Don't worry about the little guys, like the little snakes, the birds. You don't need those. Just go for the big guys, the red guys, the guys that crawl, all those things. And yeah, so, and also if you want to go for players, you can go for players. You don't have to, but it's just up to you. But at this point, I have 9,304 ore. Now, again, as I said, I was going to talk about that later in the video. You only need 5,000 to get your 50 ore. Going over that is not needed unless you want to get your name on the leaderboard. So I am on the leaderboard. I need as many points as I can, so I go all the way up to that 20,000 point mark. But for you guys who just want ores and to complete the Essence Emporium event, you can easily go for just 5,000 and end the game right there, and it will save you lots of time. Actually, it will save you a lot of time, because I could get 5,000 in about like 4 minutes, so it saves you more time than playing the entire 10 minutes. So let me know in the comments, like, if you have any questions. I could always answer them. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.